Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl AdriennaDC. So tonight I'm going to be reviewing the new Golden Nights holiday makeup release by DIOR Cosmetics. Now these were recently released by DIOR as a part of their Christmas collection. They're actually limited edition. Now DIOR has never really been on my radar, and that's because I feel like the brand isn't that inclusive, you know, when it comes to their color range. So I've never really been into their makeup. I do peep their highlighters every now and again. Their highlighters usually are really nice, but this year I noticed their holiday quads made a bit of noise, or you know, they were really outstanding. So I decided to, you know, stroll into Selfridges last night and view the new holiday collection. Now they actually brought out two new quints. I think they brought out a few lipstick shades. I can't remember the shades because I didn't really go into them. I did have a look at them. One was like a deep purple with shimmer, one was red in a nude color. I did peep them, and the holiday packaging, it was really beautiful. It was in a gold tube. It was really nice and whatever, but I didn't feel like the shades were really special or anything spectacular or anything that I didn't have in my collection. So I decided not to get any of the lipsticks. I did peep their blushes, the new blushes that they have. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was some flush rose flush, something like that. It was a bit too light for my complexion, so I skipped. And these are the Golden Night quints. I bought the shade Black Night and Golden. So this is the outer package that it came in, and actually I got myself a nice little bag. Oh, you can't see. That's it. So I got myself a nice little bag with it, and they actually gave me a little gift with pouches, because when I was buying it, I said to them, before I bought them, actually I said, do we get a gift with pouches? Because I know online right now, when you spend a certain amount, you actually get a little gift with it. So I said to him, I had said to the salesperson, I said, if y'all not giving me a gift, I'm not buying it. I'd rather order it online, because you know, I'd rather shop online. So he said to me, don't worry, I'll take care of you. So he did. I'm not quite sure what's inside of here, but I'm going to show you guys now. So this is the Christian Dior. It just has a nice gold package. It says Christian Dior with a nice gold ribbon that also says the same thing. So this is the package. When you remove the outside packaging, it says Dior, nice sleek little compact. It's not that hefty. This one is called Golden Night. This is the Black Night eyeshadow palette. Now it comes with two little eyeshadow brushes. But this is, let me just turn this upside down for you guys so you can see. So it comes like this. It has a nice little plastic seal over it. Let me just take that out. So this quint, so they call them actually quints. So as opposed to quads. So these holiday quints come with 5 shades. Now let me just see where these shades, the colors of these shades. So it does come with 5 shades. I'm not seeing the actual names of the eyeshadows anywhere, and they're not in the back of it or next to it, but this is what the Golden Night Black Noir holiday quints from Dior looks like. It has snowflakes and snowflakes surrounding. It's actually a giant snowflake, but in the center it has Christian Dior. I'm not quite sure you're picking this up. This is really pretty. It is pretty. I mean, I'm not surprised at that. Dior does take pride in their packaging. There's no doubt about that. I actually saw a few makeup products that was so eye-catching that I would actually buy them for just the package alone, but obviously that would make sense. I was more into the packaging than the actual item. And this one is called the Golden Snow. Now initially when I saw this palette, I felt like I wasn't gonna go for it, because I don't know, I felt like the shades didn't really jump out at me. I'm just trying to get you guys to see the actual colors. This shade looks like a bronzy chocolate brown color. This looks like a green, I don't know how to describe that color, a gold but with a green undertone. And the one in the center is like a champagne gold. This has like a peachy gold to it, and this one white, so like a white gold. Oh no, that's better. I'm gonna be swatching these shades for you now. I actually saw somebody on YouTube say they were afraid to touch the palette. I kind of feel the same way too, but we're gonna have to touch this palette. Shade. So the first shade I'm gonna be swatching is this deep shade right here. It actually looks like a solid black shade. So this is just like a matte black shade, quite nice, really smooth, creamy. Looks like it melts into the skin. And this other shade next to it looks like a navy blue shade. It has a slight metallic vibe to it. Comes off a bit gunmetal-y. The other shade is this. Oh no, this shade looks like it has some shimmer. So this is a black shade, also with some. Oh God, look at that. That came off like black chalk. Oh, well, that's pretty. This one has a metallic finish to it. Definitely a blue. I'm seeing some blue shimmers in it, and it's really pretty, very solid, as you can see. The other two shades came off a little bit more drier, but this one here is definitely a little bit more creamier, I want to say. Okay, so this other shade, oh, look at that, look at that. This is like melted silver. Oh, that's really pretty, that is. Ooh. And this one in the center is a maroon shade, but it does look as if it has some shimmer to it. Yeah, so it has somewhat of a metallic finish. Beautiful. Okay, so I really like these. I find as of lately, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like everybody's getting into these quads. You know, we're used to these 20-pound palettes, 10-pound palettes, and 30-pound palettes, because ideally you want to get as much as you possibly can for your dollar. But when it comes to these quads, they're so light, so convenient, you know, so handy. You know, and what I do like about these shades is that I would mostly wear one of these shades at a time. Obviously there's not much option for you, like, you know, like a transition shade and then the main color shade. But this palette is quite easy, especially if you're like beginner, like, you know, if you're somebody who's just starting off and just getting. So this is the brown shade. I love that. So the deep brown shade, it has a slight metallic undertone as well. Now this is a very interesting green shade, green gold. God, this gold is everything. I mean, look at that. Bomb. This might be one of the best gold shades I've seen in a very long time. And the way it applies, well, how it swashes is really nice. We'll see how it applies on the eyes. And then this peachy shade, I couldn't wait to see how this shade looks on my cheek. A peachy gold, a champagne gold shade with a peachy undertone to it. Really pretty. So again, this is like an inner corner shade for you, or a highlighter topper. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. And then this one is like a champagne gold kind of vibe. Beautiful. So now I'm going to be creating a look for you guys. I'm going to create a look using both palettes. I'm going to create two looks using this palette, but I'm going to do a different eye. Well, one eye with one look and the other eye with another look, and then I'm going to create two looks with the second one, each a different eye. Okay, so I just quickly primed my eyelids with my P. Louise base in Rumor 3. Now, one thing that drew me into this palette is when I looked at it, I saw smoky eye. That's what I saw, and I'm gonna go with it because I mean, everybody loves a smoky eye, right? So I'm going to be going in with that shimmery black shade, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M224 brush, which is basically a flat brush. So I'm going to be going in with that shade. By the way, this mirror is very nice and clear. It didn't come with a plastic seal on it, you know, like most brands. It literally came like that right there for you. But yeah, so I'm going to, oh, God have mercy. Now I'm just packing on this black shimmer shade. Now you can't go wrong with this. Full pigment instantly, and as I'm tapping it, the shade isn't like, you know, disappearing or getting less intense.
Monkey.
Okay, and then I'm going to be going in with my E17 brush. I wanted to get something that with kind of sharp bristles but still a bit tight, because I don't want to fluff this black shade out too much. I'm going to use this brush to gently smoke out the edges. in the corner right here. Look at that, beautiful. So I'm gonna take it up a little bit because it's already went. Look at that. I like this. Is your fall central type of look makeup palette. I love that. And that shade that that I worked with initially just gave me a really nice smoky eye. Didn't have to work it much. Intense and pretty and smoked out really nicely. That's really pretty. Now on the other side, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 321 brush, and I'm gonna use that Morphe shade, that burgundy shade right here in the center, and then I'm gonna go in on the outer corner, smoke it out a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe JS6 brush. I'm just gonna dust that up, make sure there's nothing on it. So I'm just gonna like do some circular motions in it just to like blend out this color a little bit. And then I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe 321 brush, and I'm gonna go into the front. Create somewhat like a halo eye again. Let me just go in with my Morphe JS6 brush and just make circular motion. Going back in again with my Morphe 321 brush just to re-intensify the depth. And the shades are very easy to blend. As you can see, I'm hardly, exerting my blending. And of course, I'm going in with that silver shade in the center. I'm gonna use my fingers on it, I think. Okay, that's what that is. I'm just gonna go back in with my crease brush. I'm gonna dip back into that burgundy color and just, go around here. And obviously, I'm just gonna use that same silver color in the crease. And obviously, I would actually go in and use that matte black shade as a under eyeliner. I'm actually going in with an eyebrow brush. I just like the way it feels. Yes, I'm just smoking out that black shade a little bit. These are the looks that I came up with for the Golden Nights palette. I was actually thinking about doing the same to the bottom lash as I did to the top, but I think you guys already get, the feel of this palette really. So now I'm going to quickly go and remove this and prep my eyelids to apply the Golden Snow eyeshadow palette. I want to smoke out that shade. Ooh.
Monkey.
I'm going to be going in with my Morphe 506. I'm just going in with this because it's a small, sharp brush, fluff brush, so I can kind of control. Just go to the top again, and I'm going to use that same shade, that champagne gold shade. Now I want to use that gold shade on the inner corner, but I've already used on the other side. I want to see how this shade performs on its own. Okay, so wet is the way to go, because again, like I was saying to you guys, it has a bit of like I don't know how to describe it. The shimmers are like flaring up a little bit, so to control it and intensify it, your best bet is to wet it, so that way it won't be flying up. And because I'm not quite sure if you're seeing the tiny little particles, which is somewhat normal, I guess, when it comes to the shimmers. But then this is making it spread. Okay, I prefer the gold shade in this palette. Not quite surprised. This gold is, yeah, that's it. The gold with the chocolate. Oh God, look at that. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna go in with that chocolate brown shade to the bottom, and I'm gonna go in with a smudge brush because I don't really want it to be that tight. With my Morphe 506, actually tap it in a little bit and circular motions back and forth, and just smoke out that under eye color. All right, so I quickly went off camera, popped some lashes on, and popped on some lipstick. These were very easy. This is a very easy buy. I mean, easy like, an easy approval. The pigment was there. They blended really quickly. There was no fallout actually. These shades didn't have any fallout at all. And I'm gonna say the glittery shade, the shimmery black shade, it went on somewhat like a gel liner, hence why there was no fallout. So pretty much, if you're on the go and you're doing your makeup and you want to apply this black shade, you can literally do it after you've applied your makeup, and there will be little to no fallout at all, which I think is a plus. These shades are very easy to work with. So not, I mean, I know they're a bit, I forgot to mention the price. They would be considered a bit high end because this palette is actually, this quint is actually £50. So it retails for £50 one of these quids, and it's only 5 shades, so there's no question that the price is a bit steep. But it is a very easy palette, very well presented, very high pigmented, and I would consider it to be quite versatile. I mean, you got 5 brick shades in here, so that can go as standalone. I mean, with the other one, the Golden Snow, you can use the highlighter, but this one, no, not so much. But this silver shade as an inner corner highlighter shade is really pretty. I mean, this is your smoky eye dream palette. Very easy, quick, smooth, and very much beginner friendly. Now the Golden Snow palette, a lot more versatile. You could get more looks with it. It's a lot softer, and you can actually get highlighters for the cheek as well. With, I forgot to try it as a highlighter. I don't know why I didn't, but I would have to say the formula of these shimmer shades is quite similar to the glow palettes as well. You know, let me just, there you go. An instant topper shade, very much intense, beautiful. Look at that, perfect. Now this champagne, this peachy gold shade in here, so works beautifully as a highlighter, especially as a blush topper. As you can see, blinding instantly. Now this palette, I would say, even though I was a bit skeptical about getting this palette, I really like it. I think that you can get a lot of use out of it, you know, daytime use and nighttime use. But it's a very easy palette and very much user friendly, unquestionably worth the splurge. So yeah, these are the looks that I came up with. I really do hope you guys like this video and this review. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. And yeah, please drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about these quints, if you've tried them, if you're planning on getting them. But yeah, until next time guys, bye.